What's up, you guys? So it's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. I have some more tea on Deion Sanders and his alleged relationship with Karreuche Tran. I'm still gonna say alleged for now, but we all see it. We saw the vlog, we see it, and if you go further in the new vlog, you see her trying to help him walk for the first time after his surgery. So it looks like Karreuche is really like into Deion Sanders, and she has said in the past that she actually wants to start a family because, mind you, she is in her 30s. He's in his 50s. He's 57 and she's almost 37. And she's been saying for like the past 10 years that she wants to start a family. And now T is coming out that Deion Sanders might have allegedly banked his, can we say sperm on YouTube? He might have banked his sperm in hopes of starting a family, a new family in the future, like having more kids. So we're going to get into that in this video. But first, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Layla Lynn. I cover celebrity news and nostalgia. So if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you are dating, I want you to join my Patreon, the Soft Girl Syndicate, where we are talking about feminine communication. I'm doing feminine communication workshops because in 2025, I feel like at this point, there's not a man alive that goes on social media that hasn't been touched by the rhetoric where they want to date a woman who is feminine, who communicates with them in a feminine way. And so, if you want to date a man, I'm giving you the toolkit, like the techniques to use to communicate in a feminine way so that you have the skills to date in 2025. Because if you are like me, like if you were brought up in a Christian household, went to a Christian church and things like that, even some other religions, like you weren't taught how to date. Like there's no dating culture. You weren't taught how to date. You were taught how to be a wife. But in the Soft Girl Syndicate, I'm teaching you like how to date and how to recognize manipulation tactics and things like that. All of the things that people are doing to you. I'm teaching you how to spot all of that and how to deal with it in my Soft Girl Syndicate, August 4th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're having our first syndicate, our first workshop, Fight Like a Girl, Win Like a Woman, where I'm teaching you the techniques to do just that. So sign up at the link in my description box. All right, guys. So this report comes from MTL, and normally I would not trust MTL. However, when the tea came out months ago, like back in February, around Valentine's Day, about Karreuche Tran and Deion Sanders possibly dating, it actually came from MTO. Gary with the T was reading a report from MTO. That's what I shared with you before. And so it seems like they might have a source close to either Karreuche or Deion Sanders. So they report Coach Prime's got baby plans. That's what it's looking like. MTO has exclusively learned that NFL legend Deion Sanders and his actress girlfriend Karreuche are not only serious about each other, but they're seriously thinking about starting a family together. Earlier this year, MTL broke the internet with the exclusive scoop that Deion Sanders was quietly dating Karreuche. The couple has kept things mostly under wraps, but we've seen hints from secret vacations to hospital visits to heartfelt shout outs. And now there's a whole new chapter in the works. According to insiders close to the couple, Dion and Karreuche are planning to have children together, and the preparation is already in motion. Now, mind you, this is allegedly, but they say, as you know, Coach Prime recently underwent major surgery to treat bladder cancer. And the good news is that the surgery was successful and the doctors have declared him cancer free. But the not so fun news is that the procedure, according to people close to Dion, could affect his fertility. But they say Deion Sanders was 10 steps ahead. A source tells them that before going under the knife, Deion Sanders made a big decision. He banked his sperm just in case the surgery impacted his ability to have more children naturally. And the source said he discussed it with Karreuche and they decided to do it for when they start a family later. Now, if you guys remember when Karrueche broke up with Chris Brown, she was on Ayanna Van Zant, and she was talking about wanting to start a family. That was like 10 years ago. And she said that she wanted to be a mother and a wife. If the allegations are true that he banked his sperm, it kind of makes sense considering that he's dating a younger woman. So let me know what y'all think about them possibly starting a family at the age of 57 for Deion Sanders. For me, as a mother, I know how much like energy it takes to raise kids, and I'm sure Deion Sanders knows this too. So I lean more towards the side of like having kids when you're younger and you have that energy and being retired, being completely retired. Okay, when you are in your almost 60s, I lean towards being completely retired and not running after kids. But sometimes what these older men do when they date younger women and they have kids with the younger women, they kind of put it on the younger woman to raise the kids. Like it's almost like an agreement between the two of them that if she wants a baby so bad, he'll give her a baby, but she has to raise it. Like she has to change all the diapers, do all the feedings and things like that, and he will just be a provider. So if that's the case and if the woman is cool with it, best of luck to her. Now, like I mentioned, Deion Sanders does have other kids and he has two ex wives. One is Pilar, who we'll talk about in a second, but the other is Carolyn Chambers. And according to the Ricky Smiley show, Karreuche Tran actually gets along with Carolyn Chambers. They say Deion Sanders' ex wife, Carolyn Chambers, appears to have no issues with his rumored romance with actress Karreuche Tran. Sources close to the situation say Carolyn has no problem with Deion's new relationship and remains supportive. She and Deion share two children together, Deandra Sanders, who's 32, and Deion Sanders Jr., who is 31. So Karrueche, she is so close to his kid's age. That's why I can't imagine how he treats her. But in any case, Deion's ex-wife, Carolyn, and Karrueche are said to be cool. Now, Deion also has three children, Shalomi, Shador, and Shiloh Sanders, with his ex-wife Pilar Sanders. And there are no reports regarding whether Karrueche has even met Pilar. Y'all know there was a lot of drama with Pilar in the past, trying to change her kids' names and reportedly joining a cult-like community. There was a lot going on there. And so there are no reports regarding Karrueche and his ex-wife Pilar. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Karrueche and Deion Sanders possibly starting a family together. I assume this means they would possibly get married because she sounded like when she talked to Ayanla, she sounded like she wanted to get married and then have kids. Like she wanted to do things in that order. So y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about them starting a family, a new family. As always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.